excited to share more about the Feminine Embodiment Mentorship Program for you to feel into your body if this work, this program is calling you, if it's the right time for you, if it's resonating with you, and if you just know that this is the next step for you. So first of all, I want to explain to you as much as I can with human words what feminine embodiment means for me, to see if you're on the right page. So feminine embodiment for me is really the journey from the thinking mind, from the way we are conditioned, from our mental into the wisdom of our bodies. And this is a lifelong journey. But the practices of feminine embodiment can really help you, and by you sharing, it can also help the world and others to drop into the wisdom of the body, the pleasure that this human vessel can bring to us, and to blow our own minds of what's possible for this life. So feminine embodiment has changed my whole life. I have started my healing journey about 15 years ago, where I started more on the mental. I was reading all the books, I was listening to all the podcasts, I was doing therapy, and I thought I'm already like a lot into my healing journey. But I only really saw long-lasting changes in my life when I found feminine embodiment and the power that our body holds beyond the mind, and to drop into the wisdom of my body, my womb, my heart, my sensuality. And if you're called to watch this video, and if you're called to this program, you're probably on a similar journey where you are passionate about healing, about embodied arts. Maybe you're already sharing some of these tools with your clients. Maybe you're thinking about starting to share this work with other women or other humans. And it's not really about how advanced you already are. This program is for you if you know it's time to deepen your own level of embodiment, meaning it's time for you to dive deeper into your heart, into your body, into your sexuality, into your soul, to share what's truly lighting you up. And it's also for you if you're already deep on this journey and you want to not only deepen, but also to share this work. So it's not necessary that you need to share, and you don't have to feel the pressure. I have to guide retreats, I have to do online programs. You're going to learn how in case you want to, because oftentimes if you start deepening your own practice, the desire to share this with the world because it has changed your own life comes naturally. So don't get hung up by, I don't know if I want to share this, I don't know if I'm meant to do this. It's also really for you to deepen your own level of embodiment and to dive deeper, to get to know yourself deeper, to come back home to yourself. This is really a lifelong journey, and in these 3 months, it can quantum leap you into a version that you didn't even know existed, that is much more embodied, that is much more connected to her body, that's much more firm in her boundaries, that's much more confident in who she is, and that's ready to take the next step, whatever that means for you. Maybe that means to implement new tools into your teachings, into your circuits. Maybe it means to start teaching one-on-one. Maybe it's creating a podcast. Maybe it is just sharing it with your friends, or just deepening your own practice for yourself. So with that being said, I took a few notes that I will blink on. So if you're passionate and mind blown of how much your life has already changed, and you feel there's more, you feel you're ready to go all in, to deepen your own practice, to also get out of your comfort zone and start sharing it, or to change the way you share it. Maybe you have shared holistic health or yoga in the past, and you just feel deeply in your body that this chapter is slowly coming to an end, and you feel called to share practices that might be out of your comfort zone. Maybe sacred sexuality practices, maybe practices about shadow work, emotional alchemy, all the beautiful tools that can really change people's lives. If you feel called to guide retreats, if you feel called to really get to know yourself on a deep, deep level, then this is the program for you. If you desire to find your own unique way, which means I'm not sharing you only tools and you should do it this way and this way and this way. We're not creating a box for you where you fit in. We are creating your perfect fit and version of sharing this work, which means you can try all the things and find out what resonates. You can feel into them. By practicing them, you will realize what works for me, because only if you're embodied, you can share it with others. So you don't have to share things that don't resonate with you. You find your own unique way on this path. And this can change over time. So the beauty of feminine embodiment is that it's not a box that I try to put you in and you have to only teach sacred sexuality and only shadow work. It gives you an infinite amount of possibilities that can evolve with your own soul evolvement, which means if you're going through your own initiations and growth and processes and you come out on the other side and something doesn't feel aligned anymore the way you used to do it, even though you thought it's aligned, you know it's time to change. You have the tools, you have the wisdom to change your business in your own way that is aligned to your own growth. For example, if you start by sharing cacao ceremonies and sharing circuits, and that's really true for you in the moment, and then suddenly you go through a breakup and heartbreak and you crack open your heart and you get crushed down on your knees, and then you find a way out of this, and now you're suddenly feeling the call to help other women that are experiencing the same, and you create a program around that. So there's infinite ways to find your own unique way, and you will have so many tools that can help you, but they don't define you. You are the source of your business and what you're creating and your life. So you will gain the strength, the wisdom, the knowledge, so you can feel confident in creating whatever you desire. You will get so many tools that you feel really ready to jump into the unknown and to walk this path of your soul's journey, the reason why you came here. You know, you're not meant to fit into any box that someone tried to fit you in. Maybe yourself molded yourself into a box, maybe of society, maybe your family, your friends, what expected of you. We will crack this box open during these 3 months. You will get to know yourself on such a deep level that you didn't even know, and you will find your own unique way in whichever way feels aligned for you. And we have 3 different areas, 3 different months. And I'm going to share my screen with you so you can look with me. So in the first month, you will learn how to create a safe and sacred space. And this is really the foundation of anything you're guiding. If it's a retreat, if it's one-on-one, if it's a group program, if your clients don't feel safe in your presence, they won't have long-lasting results. And that's what we desire, right? So that's why your own level of embodiment is so important. And I will teach you everything from the energetics, from the opening, the clarity, the intention you need, from your role as a mentor, from finding your own unique way, from your story as a foundation of your work, because every single one of you listening has your own unique soul path with different initiations, different portals, different life lessons, and you will learn different things than I did. And you will guide your clients through different journeys than I do. So I'm not teaching you a 1, 2, 3 step process. You will, through your own deepening of embodiment, learn your own unique way and find your way that is really in alignment with your true gifts and who you truly are and what gives you energy, and not what you think you should do. You will learn how to open the space. You will also learn the energetics of creating the space. You will learn the transformational foundation to hold space. So the importance of self-responsibility, also the importance of not taking on the responsibility for your clients. That's very important. Otherwise, you will get drained very much, very quickly. Also, the energetic hygiene. That's very important for opening, holding, and closing the space. If you don't do that, you might take on other people's energies and traumas, and that is not fun to be with. I can tell from experience. So it's very important to really be an energetic Jedi master, to know how to open the space, to hold the space for safe spaces for people to open, and also how to close it, how to cleanse your energy, how to prepare and protect your energy for powerful high frequency containers, how to keep your channel clean. This is very important. There's a lot of lifestyle changes that are necessary for you to become a pure channel. You will also learn how to guide powerful healing journeys in the quantum field. This is very, very powerful. And it's essential that you hold the purity in the space. So you will learn how to open the quantum field, how to guide your clients through these journeys, and then how to bring them back and how to integrate. It's a beautiful journey that can really change people's lives. You will also learn how to deepen the trust in yourself, into your channel and your clients. So how to hold the highest timeline for them, even if they're collapsing in the moment, if they can't see it. You're still connected to their highest self and you're holding the timeline, even if they can't see it. This is an art that you're going to learn. In the second month, we're going to dive into the healing modalities, which means you're going to learn a lot of different tools that help you to guide powerful sessions. It's like a toolbox that you have that you can come back to over and over again. So you will learn somatic experience, how to guide people through a somatic session. For example, if they have a wound from childhood coming up, a memory, you guide them through a process that makes them feel the sensation in their bodies in a safe way, in an embodied way, so they can release it. So this energy is not trapped in the body anymore, it's released, and they can have their life force and their soul pieces back in their bodies. You will learn how to guide inner child healing, reparenting, self-soothing, which is essential for any relationship, for living life. I think this should be taught in school. You will learn emotional alchemy, how to turn your greatest, deepest emotions like anger, grief, sadness, how to feel them completely and to alchemize the gold out of it, and how to lead these sessions. It's a very, very powerful process. And you need to learn, you need to really be grounded in who you are and in your own energy to be able to hold these spaces in a sacred and safe way. Same again, holding the vision is very important in these journeys. If your clients are in a deep process, to still see the highest timeline. You also learn transformational techniques for quantum healing journeys, emotional intelligence, and boundaries. Boundaries are one of the most important things you need to learn as a feminine embodiment mentor, because it's deep work that we are holding space for. And if you don't have boundaries, you might find yourself more drained than it gives you energy. Also in the second month, we're going to implement feminine embodiment practices into your work. So you have a lot of homework, so you become embodied in these techniques. I will teach you how to guide breast massage, which can open the hearts of women, which can crack open layers of pain and conditioning and trauma in a very sacred and safe space. It can connect you back to your sensuality if you have blockages in this area. You will learn intuitive dance and archetype embodiment work, which means through movements that are sometimes intuitively in a free flow and sometimes guided by embodying different archetypes, You learn on a cellular level by embodying these archetypes. For example, your seductress, or the mother archetype, the maiden, the innocent woman, the sacred slut. By unleashing these parts and embodying them, even if it's uncomfortable in the beginning because you didn't allow yourself to live these parts, maybe they're in the shadows and you have judgment towards them, and by embodying them, it can crack open your multidimensionality as a woman, and it can really make your life so much richer and whole, and you become empowered in who you truly are, and you crack open these boxes that were never meant for you. You will learn how to hold sacred space for breathwork and meditation, for the healing journeys, for yoni and womb healing. And you also learn how to guide your business in a very feminine way in alignment with your cycle. If you're a woman, you can really use your cycle for your benefit. That's wisdom that has been used for thousands of years, but for some reason, we all know the reasons, it has been pushed away and suppressed, and now it's coming back, and you can really use this for your business. In the 3rd month, we're gonna dive into action, which means you have the possibility, if you desire to share this work, to go into action, to find clients, to find women to mentor in feminine embodiment, and to record it and to send it to me so you can get feedback on how to improve, what you could do different, what you just get my full oracle of 7+ years of teaching this work. So you will also learn to implement your feminine and masculine energy in business, which I call the divine union. So creating a healthy masculine structure in your business, like the riverbank. So your feminine feels safe to channel, to create from overflow. It's like the water. Your feminine is the water that creates, that flows, that's surrendered. And your masculine is the structure of your business that can hold you. You will learn how to keep your channel clean, how to organize and guide retreats, circuits, setting up a team, receiving support. If you desire to create a podcast, I will really use this 3rd month to dive into what you are interested in. So it can be online programs, one-on-one, retreats, podcast, writing a book. I did all of that, and I'm honored to share this wisdom with you, because there's so much you learn on the process, but I don't want you to make the same mistakes that I did. So you have it easier to walk this path and find your ways of teaching this. You will also learn clear boundaries and structure, lifestyle changes to guarantee a safe space, creating soul-aligned offerings through your embodiment, and how to create channeled offerings that come from your soul. And then at the end of it, each of you will be guiding a live healing and embodiment session for our group. So this is what we will be diving into. We start October 7th. So this is for my late birds. Time investment is around 120 hours. We have 12 90-minute calls. You will have 90 hours of self-practice, 12 hours of guiding sessions if you desire to hold space for others. And the last session of these 12 is in our group. We will be meeting for 3 months, and I can still offer you the discount. So the price is 3,444 euros. And I'm so excited. If you feel called for this program, send me a message or apply on the link below and tell me about your vision, why you feel called to this program, what you want to create. If you have any questions, I'm here for you. And